Hi everyone, Steve here from DigiLife Enabled, and this week I'd like to share with you some thoughts about the productivity of sleep. That's right, you heard me right, the productivity of sleep. Now, if you're on our mailing list or if you've read some of our blogs in the past, you see how Ruth has shared in the past about the productivity of sleep and the need for sleep as a balanced lifestyle, but also how it aids in memory retention and ability to function, and how that can help you in your business. So many people try to, pull off all-nighters. They think they're accelerating their business by doing that, but actually the downside of that is you will become less efficient the day after by pulling those all-nighters. Now, on our previous video, we shared some tips for resilience with you, and one of those aspects was sleep. And we've been having a lot of inquiries about personal resilience and inner resilience and how you maintain resilience as a person during this crisis. And I just want to focus on that aspect, that productivity of sleep, because it can be often overlooked. Now, from an epidemiological perspective, some studies have shown that the more sleep that we have, the more quality sleep that we have, the better our immune system. In fact, a study at the University of California in the United States took some volunteers who were, some were sleep deprived, some were allowed to have full night's sleep, and for a week some of these volunteers were allowed to have only 5 hours sleep. The other part of the study were allowed to have 8 hours sleep, and at the end of the study these people were given a dose of the rhinovirus, the typical cold, and what it was found was that 50% of those who had their sleep limited to 5 hours went on to develop the full-blown cold, whereas less than 18% of those who had their full night's sleep went on to develop the cold. So the evidence is there how sleep can boost our immunity, and this is something we all need to be aware of at the current time. Now, we've also shared in the past, and I'm sharing this again just to reiterate, if you're using digital devices, and as a digital business owner you'll be using those digital devices, if you're using a digital device late into the evening, the blue light spectrum from that digital device can impair your ability to sleep. It delays the onset of the sleep hormone melatonin. So melatonin is produced naturally by the body, and that creates a sleepy feeling for us, and it enables us to go off into sleep. And what the light from a lot of the digital devices does is it sends a message to our brain that it's still midday, and that in turn stops the onset of melatonin being produced and then delays the onset of sleep. In other words, if you're working till say 10 p.m. on your laptop, your iPhone, your whatever your device, and you switch off and you say, right, I'm going to bed now, it can be another 2 hours before melatonin is produced, and you can then go into your natural sleep cycle. Whereas if you'd stopped working on your digital device at say 8 p.m, when it came to 10 p.m, your melatonin levels would again naturally start to kick in, and you could go into that sleep cycle. Because that is important, because it's when we enter that deep sleep that our immune system is able to fight the virus or fight the infections that we have. That's why if you remember the last time you've had a cold or an infection, you feel sleepy, your body's trying to put yourself into sleep, because it's kind of, that's how the battle is won, actually. Imagine you've got soldiers in your body which are fighting this infection. During the daytime, they're actually just standing at ease on the parade ground with their nice brass shiny buttons there on parade. But when you go to sleep, those infection fighting soldiers actually go to battle and attack the enemy virus that's in you. That's okay, a broad and brush analogy to use, but effectively that is the value of sleep, and that is why it's so vital to help you with your immune system at that time. So I've just put that together. We've had a number of queries about self-care at this time as well. Obviously there's the known facts about sleep benefit on memory retention and the ability to function correctly at work, so we should be doing that anyway. We should be scheduling our day so that we have a break from those digital devices before we go to bed. Have that break and have that time for that restorative sleep, not only for you to function better as a business owner, but also the holistic part of you, for your health and well-being, to have that immune boost that sleep gives to you. That's the productivity of sleep I'd like you to think on this week ahead, guys. So take care, take time for your self-care, take time for sleep, enjoy the sleep that you can have, put into practice those things that are going to help you to get to sleep. We can all be different on that. You know what works for you. And remember, we're here for you. info@digilifeenable.com. We'd love to hear from you. If you've got any queries about this, head on over to our website if you need to. We've got some material there too. And take good care of yourselves, folks. Till next time.